course, the city of romance. And the best shopping city in the Netherlands, Haarlem.
Haarlem is the capital of the province Noord-Holland. This beautiful city, situated next to the Spaarne River, has over 150,000 inhabitants. Haarlem has a lot to offer. World-class museums, the finest restaurants, trendy cafes, and many possibilities for sightseeing.
A great way to get a different perspective of Haarlem is a view from the water. Hello!
Postverkade Tours provides a pleasant mode of transport. One cruises over the Spaarne River along an array of city highlights.
This is the famous Adrian windmill.
There's always something to see from the water.
Hello!
And a great way to enjoy it even more is with a glass of champagne.
Life as it should be.
Besides the cute canal boats, Postverkade Tours offers many other packages. Hop on the museum boat, for instance, and take a tour past Haarlem's cultural treasures. Being on the water makes for a healthy appetite, and Tamara knows just the place.
This place is well known for its organic products, which makes me really happy. And locals told me they have a marvelous high tea, so let's put that to the test. Oh, geweldig. Dank u wel. Dank u. That looks absolutely delicious. I don't know where to start.
Go ahead, Tamara, dig in. The high tea over here is legendary. 4 sweet and 4 savoury dishes, and of course, an unlimited supply of tea. The cuisine at Hofjes zonder Zorgen is both locally produced as well as organic, or as they say here, enjoy without worries. Their homemade pies deserve a special mention.
If you're a fashion addict like me, Haarlem is the perfect one-stop shopping city. Stores are clustered around a beautiful historic city centre and all within walking distance from each other. I'm off!
We recommend you take your time when exploring the shopping opportunities in this beautiful city. The goods on offer are diverse and often quite special. Like at this comic book store, for instance, stocked with many unique publications.
Haarlem is full of specialty shops, and this is a good example. Sylvester comic books.
When visiting this store, you can't miss the on-site gallery. Here you'll find an ever-changing collection of unique comic book-inspired art.
And they even publish their own comic books, like Portugal and Bone. Hi.
Hallo.
Deze graag.
Oké.
It goes without saying that comic book enthusiasts can't miss Sylvester, but their wide range of publications and the added gallery make it a place worth checking out for everyone. In one of the most picturesque shopping streets, you'll find Sipke's, a jewellery store and atelier known throughout the region for its one-of-a-kind and breathtaking jewellery and watches. They carry designs by artists from all over the globe, as well as their own one-of-a-kind pieces. Also on the cozy Warmoestraat, you'll find Linie S, an inviting store for ladies' fashion and accessories, presenting contemporary luxury brands such as Scappa, Mulberry bags and accessories, and No Man's Land. Looking for a sportive, business-like or festive outfit? Look no further. A cup of coffee shared with a friend is happiness tasted and time well spent. This is especially true at Victor's Espresso Bar. Their beans are freshly burned and ground and made into perfect coffees by professional baristas. The menu includes delicious homemade sandwiches and cakes. Watchmaker Peter Kleeman is a combination of an open atelier and a shop where watches and clocks are repaired and restored with love and dedication. With over 25 years of experience, Peter Kleeman is an absolute specialist in his field. At Liquid Gold, the assortment of quality whiskies is simply staggering. Over 600 different kinds can be found on their shelves, and they organize tastings regularly. Fancy another kind of distilled goodness? No problem. Their assortment of brandy, Armagnac and Calvados are also worth checking out.
One of the eye-catchers of Haarlem is the St. Bavo Church, once Europe's biggest church.
The St. Bavo's Church, a late Gothic cross-shaped basilica, is a landmark in Haarlem and a defining characteristic of its rich heritage. A must-see is the world-famous organ built by Christian Müller. It's 30 meters high and has 5,068 pipes.
That's pretty impressive. Well, it's been a full day, but I'm still not sleepy yet, and some locals told me that this place is worth checking out.
Dodici is a piece of Italy in the middle of Haarlem. A real dolce vita feeling accompanies the great wines, espressos and cocktails.
So Dodici is 12 in Italian, and that's because the owners have known each other since the age of 12. They have 12 tables, 12 different kinds of beer, 12 types of wine. This is really good.
Whether it's breakfast, lunch, coffee at the reading table, dinner or drinks, enjoy it all day at Dodici and bask in its Mediterranean atmosphere. With a warm and welcoming atmosphere, Carmelite serves famous espressos and offers excellent lunch, tapas and dinner. This friendly, highly acclaimed bodega has earned its popularity for over 25 celebrated years. The all-you-can-eat mezzas and tapas are legendary. At La Plume, you'll find a relaxing atmosphere. Whether you feel like a small bite or a culinary dinner, the menu, available in Spanish, English, German and French, will satisfy your wishes. Without having to make reservations, La Plume is always busy and bustling. Her second day in Haarlem will be an active one for Tamara. Today, she's going to experience the city's surroundings and will do so in a way that's typical Dutch.
My first activity of today is a bike tour. It's about 12 kilometers. I think that's a nice distance.
In Holland, you'll find bicycle paths everywhere, all marked very well. Only a 15-minute bike ride from Haarlem and you're in the middle of National Park Zuid-Kennemerland. And of course, the dunes along the North Sea beach should not be missed.
Just outside of Haarlem, you'll find these Kennemer dunes. You can cycle or even walk for hours through this typical Dutch landscape.
Haarlem is characterized by its so-called hofjes. These peaceful courts each have their own specific atmosphere.
Around the city center, there are like 20 of these beautiful courtyards. And it seems as time has stood still, but these houses are still inhabited. And that's why the visiting hours are from 10 till 5 o'clock.
You think you'd set foot in a living museum. The bold and outgoing may even get a spontaneous invitation to take a look inside.
Hallo, mag ik even bij u binnenkijken?
Ja, mag even bij mij binnenkijken.
Oh, dat is heel leuk. Ja, dat is wel bijzonder hoor.
In case you hadn't noticed, Haarlem is a culture lover's paradise. From the oldest museum in the country, Tylers, with its unique collection of Dutch masters and original sketches by Michelangelo, to the quirky dollhouse dedicated to mental illness. Arguably the most famous, however, is the Frans Hals Museum, located in a historic former home of the elderly.
If you're into art, you should really visit the Frans Hals Museum. Besides Rembrandt and Van Gogh, one of the famous Dutch masters.
As can be expected, the collection of original Frans Hals pieces found here is unique in the world. But the museum also showcases other 16th and 17th century legends such as Van Haarlem and Van Ruisdael.
In this room you'll find the 5 masterpieces of this museum. Very impressive.
The Frans Hals Museum also hosts continually changing contemporary art exhibitions. Make sure you stop at the museum cafe for a range of great coffees, cakes, soups and sandwiches. De Halle Haarlem is a museum for modern and contemporary art. A cluster of exhibitions dealing with current developments in the visual arts are organized throughout the year. There's also a large annual summer exhibition when the Halle draws from its own collection of classic modern art.
This Jopenkerk is a pleasant mixture of culture and true Dutch gezelligheid. This former church is nowadays a brewery.
The Dutch are beer drinkers, and Haarlem has its own rich beer tradition. This original historic Jopen beer is still brewed locally according to recipes dating back to the 15th century. The beer itself remains unfiltered, retaining its natural murkiness and full, rich flavour. Of course, the gezelligheid is complimentary. It's getting later in the afternoon. Time for some dinner.
Tonight I'm going to eat at Stempels, which means stamp in Dutch. And it's in this beautiful building, an old publishing house.
Back in the day, money and stamps were printed within these ornamented walls. These days, Stempels stands for high-quality wining and dining in an atmospheric location.
The ambience in this restaurant is really special because of all the different rooms. And the food is...
The fine French cuisine coming from the kitchen at Stempels is mouth-watering, but that's not all. Guests are also welcome to have a party, enjoy performances, organize meetings, and even stay overnight at this gem of a place. The sun is slowly setting, and Tamara feels it's time to take a gamble.
Close to the Zandvoort beach you'll find the casino. Let's hope this is my lucky night. Goedenavond.
Goedenavond.
Ik wil graag voor €50 fiches. Nou goed.
Veel plezier ermee.
Hartelijk dank.
Holland Casino Zandvoort offers more than just gambling. It's a full night of food, drinks and a wide variety of entertainment.
25, my lucky number. Woohoo!
With its professional staff and unique ambiance, Holland Casino offers special tailor-made packages, meeting the needs and wishes of every guest, such as frequent entertainment and exclusive dining. Designed by the architect Frits van Dongen, the Philharmonie provides a unique venue in the heart of Haarlem for every kind of event. The Grand Hall is celebrated for its classic atmosphere and acoustics, while the small hall offers an intimate experience. Built in 1918, the city's municipal theatre, Stad Schouwburg, has played an important role in the Dutch theatre history. Experience the breathtaking atmosphere while visiting a theatre play, musical, concert or dance show. For more than 40 years, the Toneelschuur in Haarlem has been well known in the Dutch theatre, dance and film scene. In addition to theatre, it's also the place to go to the movies. And don't leave early, because Haarlem's bustling nightlife starts here too. Haarlem's nightlife is one of the best in the country. You'll find that it has great clubs, cozy bars and everything in between. In order to get her feet on the dance floor, Tamara has decided to go to the pop venue of Haarlem, the Patronaat.
Hi, mag ik een kaartje voor vanavond?
The Patronaat often hosts theme nights. Tonight's retro theme is a blast from the past with 5 decades of pop music. The Patronaat ranks in the top 10 when it comes to pop venues in the Netherlands. With more than 500 productions a year, the variety of artists, DJs and parties is equally vast. There is rarely a dull moment.
Doeg! It's been a really fantastic evening. Haarlem is really great, but now it's time for bed, so good night. Haarlem really is a surprisingly fun city. Beautiful historical buildings, heaps of culture, cute restaurants, and on top of that, it's super close to the sea, so I will definitely be back one day. Ciao!
For more episodes, go to cityfilm.tv or download the app in the iTunes Store.
Never